not the one to drink, but I might need a cigarette. I might need a 40 ounce after this. Yo, hand me them papers over there. Oh my God. Da-da-do. Somebody please say it ain't so. Dr. Umar Johnson got another hood book out here talking. She ain't cute worth a damn, and he had mean things to say about beautiful women in the past. We waiting for a dime to come out so we can send him some donation money in hopes that he give it to the lovely young lady. But it don't look like that's happening no time soon. In case you ain't heard, there's more women coming forward with stories about Dr. Umar Johnson and how he not doing right by that school. He done lost his mind, lost his school. He done lost everything, even the hood boogers in his phone. When I talk about he got some bad bitches, that's not in a good way. Y'all gonna see these fugly women in a second, but I need to explain exactly what's going on here. Dr. Umar Johnson is a black man with a dream in America, but it's safe to say that he had the wrong dream all along. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to climb mountains, but when you climb on the back of a chick that look like a mountain, you not taking nobody to the promised land. Without further ado, we got to get into this news, man. Y'all listening? Y'all need to see this because it's going to get real ugly in a second. Y'all just got to stay tuned. Listen at this.
There we go, King. You see? This is what a real woman does. My name is Anaya A. And I'm trying to tell the women out here that you all need to be more subservient to your men.
She tried wiping the grease off his face and only smeared the dirt. She was smearing the dirt all over his face. Mission not accomplished. Look at this.
Oh, King, you see? This is what a real woman does. My name is Anaya A. And I'm trying to tell the women out here that you all need to be more...
He a greasy nigga, man. It ain't nothing she can do to fix that.
More subservient to your men.
So this afternoon, as I open up, the tea is very hot, obviously. We're talking about Dr. Umar Johnson a little bit. We're talking a little bit about what's going on with Shannon Sharpe and how Shannon Sharpe just made a 19-year-old girl, maybe 20, 21-year-old woman, right? Because she is a woman if she's 21. If she's not, she's going to be a woman very soon. A multi-millionaire overnight because Shannon Sharpe couldn't keep his desires for a white woman that is super young under control, and he allowed for himself to drop the...
You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this because this ain't where it's at. This the reason why this man decided to pay $25K per cheek. If Dr. Umar Johnson had the money, he would have upgraded more than this, man. What they want Shannon Sharpe to do? Be out here Dr. Umar Johnson status? Yeah, Shannon Sharpe took an L, but he was winning for a second when he was with that $25K per cheek. These women can play. You can't be sleeping with Dr. Umar Johnson and got the nerve to turn around and say something about what Shannon Sharpe had going on. He met that girl in the gym, somewhere you ain't never been. And if you was, you done sweated all over the equipment and took your ass to Popeyes right afterwards. Somebody gotta stop the madness. I'ma shut up about it. Y'all make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like. Let's get back into this.
Bag so badly that not only did he lose his entire career, but he also had to pay this young woman millions upon millions of dollars. But a woman like Anaya A, who continues to work hard, who continues to pray before God and for the community and does the right work and always shows up, especially for the brothers, we're typically pushed aside. We're told things like volunteer, help out, do what you can. We're going to help you, as soon as we get the funding, etc. While they have the funding, while they have the budgets, while they are in position to make a difference. But oftentimes we as Black women are constantly abused, and there's no support for Black women because oftentimes we are the ones that are dressed wholesomely.
If you're a man over 30 who makes
man, she said she was dressed wholesomely with her titties hanging out. Wait a minute, let me get this back up there. Y'all stay tuned.
At least 150.
She said she was dressed wholesomely with her breasts hanging out her shirt. Hold on, look. Did she really just say that bullshit?
We're not doing wholesomely. We are constantly abused, and there's no support for Black women because oftentimes we are the ones that are dressed wholesomely. We're in the church. We're not the whores. We're not doing all the things that these other race of women are doing, but they're put on pedestals while we are drugged in the mud. So this afternoon, I wanted to start off a little, what's the word I'm looking for? A little whorishly, but also a little dramatically for those that are going to watch now and watch later, because Black women are always on the bottom of the totem pole, yet we are used and abused as sex figures in everybody's music videos. We're used and abused in the workplaces. We're used and abused in so many different scenarios and scenes, but the white girl name, I don't even know what the white girl's name is, and this is no offense to the white race, this is just the truth. White girl Becky can go ahead and pretend to like or want to be with Shannon Sharpe, who's like 65 years old, says a couple of words, take a couple of back shots, and now she's a multimillionaire.
And you're possibly a single mother with kids and no man. Talking about Shannon Sharpe done slept and slurped Dr. Umar Johnson. He done lost the school. Sister, you was not helping the situation. She like to get her talk on. She trying to get a podcast popping. Dr. Umar Johnson out there looking for another hood booger. He waiting at the bus stop even though he got a car. It's ridiculous, man. And for all you brothers out there that's trying to date in 2025, if you ain't already found somebody, you shit out of luck. The dating arena is trash. You see the chicks Dr. Umar is with, if that's the best he can do, and you ain't got a podcast, you ain't been on TV, you ain't never been up to the Breakfast Club, don't nobody know who you is, everybody know who he is, and still, he reaching in the bottle and the barrel, and these chicks is like crabs. You see the chicks, and they exposing him, man. Y'all gotta see this, because I want to give a special shout out to the people that's watching the video. I see yo, Gage Gore, what it do, man? If you in the building, leave a comment so I could give you a shout out. Okay, let's get back into this.
Womp, womp, womp. Do we feel bad for Shannon Sharpe? Absolutely not. But one of the things that I wanted to discuss this afternoon too, because as you guys can see, what I always do is I post a couple of video clips and a couple of points prior to coming on live to keep you entertained highly until I get everything in position and place to make my points. Now, why did I post up the, video clip of Dr. Umar Johnson on somebody's platform talking about the scenario with said, Shannon Sharpe and this young girl, and how Shannon Sharpe had said to one of his guests, Roll something, that basically, his wife was super young. And what we realized was this Roll guy's wife happened to be a 22-year-old. So Shannon Sharpe is not only like a pedophile, right? But he's also somebody that's attacking other people for their personal preferences, only to be seen as the predator himself. And how is that supposed to...
Y'all gotta learn how to shut the fuck up out there, man. That's the reason why men not trying to date. Gotta listen to this shit all day, every day. You ain't talking about nothing. And plus, you ain't got that Kim Kardashian appeal. You talking all that shit, expect for somebody to listen, and you ain't got that Kim Kardashian appeal. There's nothing about you that says beauty. Baby powder all between your breasts, that's not sexy. Come on, sister. With that red mop on top of your motherfucking head. Dr. Umar, I got your back, brother, because I heard you looking for another school, and I'm trying to be the superintendent. But the first thing we need to do is get these hood boogers off of your nuts, man. Because they trying to take your shine and turn it into a career. But not on my watch, If she ain't got that Kim Kardashian appeal, I don't want to hear nothing she got to say if she ain't built a little bit like Kylie Jenner. Show me some pictures in the gym while you're running your mouth about the next bitch. Did y'all hit that like button yet? Cause I ain't done talking about it. This shit got me disgusted and heated. Y'all seen the lady on the thumbnail. We ain't got around to what she had to say about Dr. Umar Johnson yet. But when she opened her big mouth and start talking crazy about that black man that she slept with, you gonna be scratching your head thinking, why in the fuck they speaking on this man after they just got done freaking on this man? I just don't understand. They should be hiding their faces, but they online talking crazy about Dr. Umar Johnson. I just need y'all to do one. If y'all want me to shut the fuck up, if y'all hit that like, the video will be a lot easier to swallow. No diddy. Now let's get back. Y'all listening, let's get back into this.
To be when you have all of these people around you that should be helping you make better decisions, Shannon Sharpe. Obviously, you're not taking heed to the wisdom that people are bestowing upon you. So, of course, Dr. Umar Johnson himself goes on and tries to blast said person like Shannon Sharpe and tries to talk about how Shannon Sharpe is such a bad person because he has all of these desires to be with this young Becky. And Shannon Sharpe, yes, he has these desires to be with these young Beckys, and he does all of these things that are really outlandish, but Shannon Sharpe has proven time and time again that he doesn't have all his screws there. Like, Shannon Sharpe doesn't go around parading himself as like an intellectual professor, doctor, etc. Shannon Sharpe is who he is. He's a football player. He's somebody who's had a lot of experiences on and off the field, and because of his outlandish behavior and his ability to captivate audiences.
Okay, she talking to the algorithm, everybody. We gonna cool out on her. We gonna circle. We gonna spin the block, and we gonna come back to her. Cause she trying to get her Wendy Williams on. And I get it, you know, everybody got a podcast or whatever. But sister, you ain't got the appeal. Is that who he was talking about when he was talking about Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf and all that shit? I can see what he meant by that now. Cause she got that Smurf appeal. And I really don't want his shit that's coming out her mouth. And the dude I got this video from, I ain't trying to show him no love. Get his shit off the screen, man. Get shit off the screen. Y'all listening? Cause he ain't doing nothing that ain't nobody else. There ain't no point in giving him a shout out. This nigga copy paste like everybody else. It's my shit now. I want to show y'all some love though, cause y'all all that really matters. It's a whole bunch of stuff we about to get into, but I need y'all to listen at this because this guy got something to say. Y'all listening, y'all need to listen at this.
Dr. Umar Johnson's worst nightmare just came true. Like, there's nothing that could be more worse or disastrous for Umar Johnson than what I just saw. In our last video, we discussed what Umar Johnson has been doing with the money that he received in donations to build this school for black boys. He received $1.6 million and counting to build a school for black boys, but somehow, some way, the school is being taken away from him and being auctioned by the city because he couldn't pay a $75,000 tab. What happened to the $1.6 million? He bought the school for $400,000. That means he had about $1.2 million left to do renovations and to pay the fees. But somehow there's absolutely no money left. Apparently, now he tried to disguise it as my bank account is frozen. That's why I couldn't pay the tab. Nobody is buying that, bruh, at all. When Umar Johnson expressed his vision for this school, he said it would be for black folks, by black folks. He's not accepting any white dollars. He wants this to be a pure Pan-African school. Is not going to accept any white children. Is going to accept black children only, black boys only. And this is going to be a school that's revolutionary. Umar Johnson painted the school with RBG colors, Pan-African colors. He even named the gymnasium, right, out of black historical figures.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
I got this. Y'all just stay tuned. Here we go. Y'all listening? All right, here we go.
I'm the King Kong consciousness because I do the work, family. This the Nat Turner John Jacques Dessalines Gymnasium. I said, this the John Jacques Dessalines Nat Turner Gymnasium. Who pulling up? Who pulling up? One-on-one midnight basketball in Queens. Hey, ladies. Hey, ladies. $100 gets you a one-on-one basketball game at midnight with the Prince.
Yo, look, did y'all see that damn court? Wait a minute, hold up. That shit looked like it came from the Family Dollar. How much he paid for that damn hoop? Shaq could just look at that motherfucker and it's gonna break. The cheapest basketball court you ever seen in your life. The hoop made out of plastic. Shit. Hold on.
One-on-one midnight basketball with the queens. Hey, ladies. Hey, ladies. Turner Gymnasium.
Did this nigga say midnight basketball with the queens? They fat asses gonna be sitting on the bench.
Who pulling up? Who pulling up? One-on-one midnight basketball with the queens. Hey, ladies. Hey, ladies. $100 gets you a one-on-one basketball game.
That's why the fuck he ain't got no more money. He tricked all his money off on butt-naked basketball games. That's what they was in there doing that night. One-on-one with the ladies. Who the fuck gonna have their mama around? Them kids will refuse to let their mama come up to the school to see this greasy motherfucker. Wait, I do apologize, but this is blowing my mind. Wait a minute, run that back.
I'm the King Kong consciousness because I do the work, family. This the Nat Turner John Jacques Dessalines Gymnasium. I said this the John Jacques Dessalines Nat Turner Gymnasium. Who pulling up? Who pulling up? One-on-one midnight basketball with the queens. Hey, ladies. Hey, ladies. $100 gets you a one-on-one basketball game at midnight.
He trying to make them bitches pay to play basketball with him, you greasy fucker. He trying to make them grandmamas pay to play a game of b-ball with him in his gym. I got $100. They show up stank with them damn basketball shorts on, sports bras already leaking out the side. Here you go, Dr. Umar Johnson. I just got dunked on by Dookie Booty, Fishy Coochie. She paid me $100 for this one-on-one basketball game. I can't breathe, brothers and sisters. We need more donations to put some windows in the gym. We need more donations to put some windows in the gym. I just got dunked on by Dookie Booty, Fishy Coochie. We need more donations.
The prince inside of the Turner Dessalines. I'm just kidding. Look at the melanin drip. Look at the melanin drip. Y'all see the melanin dripping? Do y'all see the oh, look at the melanin. Look at the dark cashew.
Nigga, that's dirt. He said that's melanin dripping. Get the fuck out of here.
The dark cashew, revolutionary African brown. Look at the melanin drip. It's Leo season every day. It's Leo season every day.
After painting the school red, black, and green, after naming the school after these black historical figures, after telling white folks to keep their funky dollars and mind their business because their money is no good, this school is for black boys and for black people, and it will be funded by black people, it looks like Umar Johnson's worst nightmare has finally came true. Because Umar Johnson is losing the school in about 8 days. 8 days, the city is auctioning off the school. And the first person in line to buy this school is somebody that Umar Johnson would have nightmares about if this becomes a reality.
Buying Dr. Umar Johnson's former school that he was going to turn into an academy. Over 10 years ago, and he raised $1.2 million. He bought the building for $400,000. And I'm going to buy it for $300,000 because of all the back stuff and the neglect. It's actually worth a lot less than that. We're going to lowball him a little more. After that, we're going to knock that thing clear to the ground and just kind of make a mountain out of the rubble itself. We're going to throw dirt over that rubble. And then on top, we're going to get a black sculptor that's down on his...
That's all right with me. Just make sure you send the money to Dr. Umar Johnson Cash App. You can do whatever you want to do with the school that is no longer mine. If you want to build a white supremacist pyramid on top of the school, I would not mind. Just make sure you send the money to Dr. Umar Johnson. He don't give a fuck what this man do at that damn school. The ancestors gonna be pissed the hell off, man. This might be in an American Horror Story if he really do all this stuff.
Luck, and he's going to create a massive toilet. And we're going to pay him. We're going to pay him good. We're a sculptor that's down on his luck, and he's thing clear to the ground and just kind of make a mountain out of the rubble itself. We're going to throw dirt over that rubble. And then on top, we're going to get a black sculptor that's down on his luck, and he's going to create a massive toilet. And we're going to pay him. We're going to pay him good, and we're going to pay him cash. But he's going to sculpt a big, huge toilet.
Man,
let me give me the money. I'll make a toilet and a urinal to go next to that motherfucker. People don't give a fuck about that school. I don't know who he trying to offend. I hope it ain't Dr. Umar Johnson. Because that's the last person to ever give a damn about any of this stuff. But the saddest part about all of this is the women that's coming forward. They don't look like nothing. And I would hate to think that he been triggering all of his money off on these chicks. Now, I know he loved going back and forth to Africa. But next time, he need to take his ass to the UK. If he don't show us a Spice Girl in 24 hours, we want our donations back. I'll gladly give him the money if he had a bad bitch on his side, because at least she gonna have some steak or whatever the case is. I'll be goddamn if I give my money to a chick with a permanent wedgie. Y'all need to see. Now, we gonna get back in all that. Y'all need to hear what his ex was talking about, because they talking about him like they some dimes. And they 70 plus. Look at this.
Setting up a parallel government that runs along. We need some help with setting up a parallel government that runs alongside the one that we have now. I'm going to also double down, and I know some people will not like this, and this is just me speaking facts. What was before will be no more. The days of us having one prominent black leader are over. That standalone is over. If it is to happen, then they'll have to ascend out of this council. This is just my opinion. You know, if you go all the way back in history and come all the way forward, stop getting those leaders. So since late 60s, early 70s, we've been stagnant. We haven't been presented with one. And
vacation homes shouldn't just be reserved for the top 1%.
Oh my
That's
God.
why we
What is
started
happening?
Picasso.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I believe it is because the movement has changed. It changed. And we didn't evolve with it.
Yo, let me explain why this woman is important for the people out there thinking, why the fuck he got her on the screen? Why is she, who the fuck is this bitch? Let me explain to y'all why she's important. And it's only going to take a second, but I got to pull this up so we all can get an understanding of what's happening here. Because people don't know their history. People don't understand. This woman that y'all looking at, she's the modern day Coretta Scott King, because she's slept with a Pan-Africanist that everybody knows. He even had a school built. He had a school. He might not have a school now, but he had a school. I don't recall Dr. King having a school when he was alive. Now he got schools. He got boulevards. He got things like that. And people respect Coretta Scott King because she was Dr. King's wife. And since Dr. Umar Johnson ain't married, this woman is the equivalent to his wife. And since we don't have no other black leaders worth talking about in the modern day, she is important to black people because Dr. Umar Johnson been representing for blacks, especially black Americans. So this is the black father of black America, and this is the black mother, the black Madonna of African Americans. So just in case y'all didn't know why this woman is important or why she's on the screen or why you should be listening to anything she got to say, she is the Coretta Scott of modern day Africanism in America. Let me say that again, my brother. She is the modern day Coretta Scott of modern day African Americanism in America. Let me make sure y'all got that. So when she talk, you got to listen hard because each word is important like gold. Matter of fact, I'm going to run it back because y'all wasn't respecting the shit that was coming out her mouth, man. She the Christian Rock of the future that came back in modern times to talk about Dr. Umar Johnson. This is biblical, man. It's deeper than the Matrix. She is the future Christian Rock that came back from the future to talk and tell us about Dr. Umar Johnson. Now that we all on the same page, I'm going to run this back. And I need y'all to listen hard because this is if you African American, I can't speak for the other races or other types of people in America. I'm talking about the Africans that was born in America. This is your mother. I don't give a damn who your biological mother is. This is your African American mother. So let's listen to this hard together as a fam. You know what? We don't do enough stuff together, my brothers and sisters. And for once, let's do something together and listen to this queen, our mother, speak about our father of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Umar Johnson. Let's listen at this.
Need some help with setting up a parallel government that runs alongside the one that we have now. I'm going to also double down, and I know some people will not like this, and this is just me speaking facts. What was before will be no more. The days of us having one prominent black leader are over. That standalone is over. If it is to happen, then they'll have to ascend out of this council.
Okay, she digging up her nose. She wiping it on her sweater. That might be his special ass soulmate or something. His special ass soulmate. When she was in special ed and he was in special ed, they was daydreaming about meeting each other. She dug up her nose, wiped her boogers on her sweater. I don't want to hear nothing else she got to say. Let's move on. Y'all ready? Let's get into something else, because that chick is just dusty. Your African... Your African American mother... She dusty, man. Just like the rest of the chicks he dealt with. Y'all need to listen at this.
That Turner, Jean-Jacques Josselin, RBG Gymnasium, school buildings painted red, black, and green is about to end up in the hands of a white supremacist, a racist white man. Yo, Umar Johnson, you done did it now, bro. Oh, you done outdid yourself now, Umar, bro. Yo, imagine, you...
This nigga don't chew his food, y'all. He don't chew. I can tell. This motherfucker, he got a lot of nerve. He want us to digest the shit he talking about and he don't even chew his food. Man, somebody need to teach this man. If you don't chew that shit, one day it's gonna end bad for you, brother. He talking like he don't chew his food. I can't listen to nothing. Everything about Dr. Umar Johnson is special ed, man. The people reporting on him too. Everything about his school, man. Was it a special ed school? The FBG ED special ed school. All this shit retarded. Listen how he talk, man. He don't chew his food.
You done ran through that school building on live with Sage. You done pray to your ancestors in the front yard. You done channel your African ancestors to come in and bless the school. And after doing all of this, the school about to end up in the hand of a racist white man, man. Now, he may be joking, but he does have the resources. He does have the means to purchase this school when it goes up for auction. Even if Umar Johnson doesn't raise the $72,000 to save this school, I don't know why you would need to raise $72,000 when, you was able to raise one.
Somebody call this man Jabba the Hutt. Y'all gonna cut that out. That's why he was trying to build that school, because he know people out here ain't got it all. And I ain't going front. I'm one of them, man. I got issues just like the next man. I ain't never, said I was perfect or whatever the case is. Dr. Umar ain't perfect. It's a lot of people out here got mental health issues like a motherfucker. And if you really went out there in public, you might end up in jail. A lot of people that go out to the club, go to places to have a good time, they wind up leaving in cuffs because they don't know how to act. People don't know if somebody being nice or if somebody people don't know how to act with people. And I think that's part of the reason why Dr. Umar Johnson was dealing with these fugly women, because, what they gonna do? If he called the police on this woman and the police show up, they gonna hog tie her ass. They gonna believe what anybody got to say about her, man. She's a terrorist. They gonna hog tie her ass and put her in jail. And it's rare that men have the upper hand over women. But when you dealing with, and no disrespect to this beautiful Nubian queen, man, they got pyramids that look like her in Africa. They got them big heads in Mexico. Y'all seen them Mexican heads? Let me show y'all something real quick. Mexican stone heads. They got Mexican stone heads that look just like her. You know what I'm saying? She knew she got all the he liked the Africoids and everything, and ain't nothing wrong with that. He got him a stone head chick, and she was loving him, and he was loving her. They kissing all in the middle of the night, neighbors cringing and shit. He break the bed, keep on going. The DoorDash man give her the food and the money and take off running. But that's Negro here. Y'all need to do me a favor and let me know what y'all feel about her face in the comment section, because I think she beautiful. To each his own. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but you must ain't got no eyes if you want to hold her ass. But for the fellas out there, when she turn around, you might change your mind about all of that. As long as she stay turned the other way, she might be aight. But it be people that look like this that be talking mad shit. And that's the problem. You figure she would be humble and watch her motherfucking mouth and don't say nothing disrespectful to nobody. But they be the main ones that'll disrespect you, your mama, then take off they flip-flops in the middle of the street ready to fight. And that's where he fucked up. He should have went out there and got the baddest bitch he could find. At least he has some dignity about himself. But he ain't want to do that. I don't know why. But, hey, he is on, man. Maybe his African fantasies turn him on to be with a chick like this. He might be speaking in tongues when he up in that thing. He probably do some real magic with this chick. Nigga turn into a golem or something like. Like there's only one way to transform into a gargoyle to keep the white man off your back. What you have to do is find the ugliest sister that you could possibly find. That is where the magic is. You won't be able to accomplish nothing with Becky because Becky don't have the melanin. She could be light-skinned, but as long as her ass crack is black, that is where the magic is, my brothers. Have you ever heard of coochie melanin? Like, okay, brother Umar, you're getting nasty. You're getting nasty now. You're getting nasty. I've been with a red bone, but her inner thighs was black. All right, Dr. Umar, you're getting nasty. Somebody said change the photo. See, y'all don't appreciate a beautiful Nubian sister. Matter of fact, let me just get on with the show. Y'all ready? Cause I need to take me a sip. All right, let's get on with this. Y'all listening? All right, here we go.
0.6 million, where did it go? I think somebody has to step up, man, and purchase this school and take ownership of it so it don't end up in the hands of this racist white man, bruh.
It started with a totally innocent free trial, and now everything's changed.
Hold on, y'all.
My life.
This is King Kong consciousness. I build institutions. I don't just sit on YouTube running my mouth.
Umar Johnson's ego is why he's in this situation. He rejected help from almost everyone who wanted to help. He said he had everything under control and all he needs is money. Turns out that's not the case, all right? Now, this situation is bigger than probably all the other scandals Umar Johnson has been a part of. And this time around, it don't look like it's going away. You now have Umar Johnson peers and people who are probably just as important as Umar Johnson or just as famous as Umar Johnson speaking up on this. I've seen Tariq Nasheed speaking up on this for the first time when Tariq Nasheed has gone years in the past of refusing to speak on Umar Johnson, wishing him well on his school. Now Tariq Nasheed is pretty much like laughing at Umar Johnson and putting dirt in his grave in regard to the situation. This is horrible. A white man is about to buy your school, and now your peers are laughing at you.
And the first thing I want to discuss, family, Umar Johnson. We got to discuss Dr. Umar Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. The Prince of Pan Pizza, as I called him. And I'm not here to roast him. I'm not gonna roast like I used to do back in the day. I used to roast very hard on Umar. I used to call him the Prince of Pot Pies, the Prince of Pepper Steaks, the Prince of Peach Cobbler. I'm not going to do that.
Damn, yo, what is Tariq on, man? I hope he ain't fucking with that Fent. Whatever it is, Grandpa need to take a nap. So, the Prince of Pizza. He over there tweaking and geeking. What's going on with the Pan-African people, man? They found out Africa don't give a fuck. Nah, they don't give a fuck. They're going on and on for years about Africa. Them Africans must have sat them niggas down and told them, like, nigga, we don't care about no Africa. Africa don't give a fuck about you. Africa don't give a fuck about anything. They bust a bubble in their African dreams, man. They going on and on about Africa, and Africa don't even give a damn. Now they get back on YouTube sounding like they don't give a damn. What happened to Tariq? He sound like he just over it. Is that the Prince of Pan Pizza? He too high to even laugh at his own jokes. I know Tariq on the, he ain't even got no music playing in the back. What happened to the music? Back in the day, he was a fly cat, you dig? He'd get on no Mac lessons, be talking that pimp player shit. He need to go back to that. Cause this shit is, he need to put some seasoning on it. Y'all need to listen at this. It's sad. It's sad. Listen at this, man. Hold on. Run that back. Listen.
This is horrible. A white man is about to buy your school, and now your peers are laughing at you.
And the first thing I want to discuss, family, Umar Johnson. We got to discuss Dr. Umar Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. The Prince of Pan Pizza, as I called him. And I'm not here to roast him. I'm not gonna roast like I used to do back in the day. I used to roast very hard on Umar. I used to call him the Prince of Pot Pies, the Prince of Pepper Steaks, the Prince of Peach Cobbler. I'm not going to do that.
The Prince of Peach Cobbler. He's so high, he about to choke on his own spit. Man, somebody get a medic and check on my brother Tariq Nasheed. Remember he was shucking and jiving for Jay Leno? He put out a new pimp book and promoted that shit on Jay Leno. Like, so, can you explain to me exactly what is a bitch? Like, you have to understand, my brother. See, in the African-American community, we was raised by dogs, Jay Leno, and our mothers just so happened to pick up some of those traits. And these women running around here ain't nothing but strays. Like, so when you say bitch, you're talking about your mother? Well, I've been called a son of a bitch plenty of times. I'm pretty sure you have. But when it comes to me, they were dead serious. Like, buy his pimp book. He'll teach you about a bitch. Now he talking about African Americans and all this old bullshit. Now he's so high. He sounds like he about to choke on his spit. Listen at this, man. Hold on.
I used to call him the prince of pot pies, the prince of pepper steaks, the prince of peach cobbler. I'm not going to do that.
Come on, man. He should have never stopped pimping. Hold on. I gotta listen to this one more time, man. I'm gonna let it go. Y'all need to listen. Listen at this, man.
Roast very hard on Umar.
Hold up.
The first thing I want to discuss, family, Umar Johnson. We gotta discuss Dr. Umar Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. The Prince of Pan Pizza, as I called him. And I'm not here to roast him. I'm not gonna roast like I used to do back in the day. I used to roast very hard on Umar. I used to call him the Prince of pot pies, the Prince of pepper steaks, the Prince of peach cobbler. I'm not going to do that. I've been trying not to do that. I've been trying to take the high road. And I'm not going to dogpile on him because he's going through a lot. And Brother Umar is going through a lot, and it's kind of sad. But I got to address what's going on with the FDMG Academy. That school that he's been talking about building has been having trouble for a couple of decades, damn near. When I had a beef with Umar almost a decade ago, I told people the school was never going to open. I told people. I wasn't being mean-spirited, but I told people then this school is never going to open, and it's been teetering along, and he's been fundraising for it. And
Wait a minute. Wait. Did Tariq ever open up that museum that I donated to? Is it up and running? Because he can't say shit about Dr. Umar Johnson if he ain't opened up this damn museum. And this has been a good 10 years too. The Hidden History Museum. That shit hidden. The Hidden Mystery Museum. When that shit opening up? Is it open? Unveiling untold stories, exploring the Hidden History Museum. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to Google to see if it's in business. Oh, fuck it, where it's at. Yeah, is it open? Is the Hidden Mystery Museum? Our doors open from front. You go in there, it's a dashiki on display, a motherfucking Curtis Blow album sitting there, man. You know it's some old bullshit. Hold on, let me go today. What the museum look like? He hosting concerts at the museum. Dr. Francis, it's a bunch of pictures on the wall. You can get on Google for that. The Hidden History Museum. They serving drinks. Like, yes, we got pictures of Jay-Z. He got a picture of Jay-Z, Beyonce. He got Prince and Maxwell on the wall next to Michael Jackson. He can't be serious with this shit. This nigga got Lonzo with the world-class wrecking crew. Ice-T, motherfucker. Some nigga named Toady T on it. This ain't no Hidden History. This motherfucker got a bust of Aunt Jemima on the damn counter. What's he doing? They got ain't no popcorn in the popcorn machine. Like, come on, brothers and sisters, get yourself some popcorn and look at the history on the wall. There's Jay-Z and Beyonce at the Grammys. Hold on. It's a line around the block. They all trying to get some of that hidden mystery history. It's a cook. They in there eat. Look at the tables. Man, he need to cut this shit out. He got the red man. They in there watching documentaries. Like, come get your plate, brother, before it's too late. He got his zesty man working at the counter. Like, come get your juicy juice. Like, excuse me, brother, can you put some more sugar in my juice? Like, I got you, daddy. Got the food truck pulling up. They just show up to eat. Got the Black Museum smell like fried chicken. Comedy night. They turned it to a comedy club or cookout. What the fuck? Nigga, just open a club. Like, you need to bring your fine ass down to the museum so I can give you a history lesson, baby. Man, I'm about to get suited and booted, go down to the museum and shit. You know, find me one of them Harriet Tubman looking ass bitches. That's probably where Dr. Umar Johnson met all his chicks. Like, oh, I'm about to make history with these historical bitches up in here tonight. Like, man, I got DVDs, posters, cheeseburgers, whoppers. I got drink, cigarettes, smoke, weed. Got crack, man. Whatever you want, man. Come down to the museum. I got it all, man. Fuck them books and that history and shit, man. Get one of these cheeseburgers, nigga. I got pasta sandwiches and shit, nigga. This nigga show up with everything for sale. Man, got refrigerators, TV, shit, man. I'm fucking RB for sale, nigga. Do whatever you want, man. I got it. Whatever you want, I got it, man. Just meet me down at the Black History Museum. Hit you off with a QP and a double whopper cheeseburger, baby. Like, yes, we just found out that we black. Because I never considered myself to be that way. But ever since we found this museum, we are embracing Kraft macaroni and cheese. You know, tuna fish sandwiches changed our lives, man. You know, we was raised in the struggle, man. Now we got blackness to go along with our Kool-Aid. Like, these motherfuckers must be from Mississippi. South Carolina, some shit. Oh, man. Like, man, you know, drinking this kale juice turned into a punk-ass motherfucker, but at least I'm natural, man. You know, like being natural and shit, man. I can't fight. I ain't gonna be able to do shit with you, playboy, but shit, I'm healthy. Like, man, come get some of the Zuma. He making up names for the shit he's selling. Man, I got the Zuma Duma the Dubu from Africa, man. We got the Abodogabas for sale, man. You gotta get you a Madubla Oblongata to go along with your African ancestry, man. I got that wobble, 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 wobble from Australia, man. Came fresh off the boat, brother. Man, you take 2 of these, eat this clay, man. I got this mud, right? This shit from Africa, man. You know African teeth be white. Gotta eat this mud, man, to go with your Ooga Badooga. Man, that'd be $2,569, man. Unless you want that white man to fuck you up, man.
Discover the heart.
Get out of here. The Hidden History Museum. A lot of people don't know about this place because it's hidden history. They don't want you to know about Beyonce and Jay-Z. See, one thing they never told you was about a great black man that lived by the name of Michael Jackson, my brothers and sisters. You have to come down here and get some of that hidden history. The nerve of this man. Okay, where was we at? I do apologize. We all over the place. People leaving the video, hitting the thumbs down. I struck a nerve. I apologize, man. If you in the building, show me some love. Leave a comment. Hit the like or something. Subscribe to the channel. I didn't mean to offend your Afrocentricity. Because I know it's a lot of black people watching. Y'all don't know how to feel. It's comedy, man. I'm just cracking jokes. We're going to get back into the news about Dr. Umar Johnson because obviously it's people out there in their feelings about what I said, man. Okay, let's get back into this. Y'all ready? I do apologize. Let's go.
The open dates it's been teetering along, and he's been fundraising for it, and the open dates kept getting pushed back, and it's been a mess. And then Umar's going through things with these women he's dealing with these strange women, these older women, and they're calling him out, and god damn.
My favorite Factor meals ranked. All right, let's get into it. Packed with protein, tasted way better than I expected.
I did notice Tariq Nasheed was reluctant to say Umar Johnson is a scammer or he scammed anything. And
okay, we gonna get back to him because he don't chew his food. We gonna let's listen to what she got to say real quick. Y'all listen. I don't want to hear her no more. God damn. Okay, we gonna listen to her. She got braids on this one. Okay, let's listen. Come on.
We were watching this video. This man was a truck driver. I'm gonna assume he was over the road, but he might have been OTR. It might have been local. But anyway, he's pulled over somewhere and it's nothing but a big open field. It's a land mover there, and it's these angry mob of white men. Now we all know about Sundown Town, and they are basically yelling at him, telling him to get back in the truck, get your ass back in the truck, and don't get back out again. And don't open the door, and don't roll down the window. If y'all seen this, I don't know the bag, I just saw it. But baby, let me tell you this. If you are over the road, I don't know what is an essential part of you driving. But before you get to that last step, make sure that you go and you get you some protection and you put it in that truck and you riding with it. So in case you come across anything, you can protect yourself until you can get back to where you're safe. That needs to be like law with y'all. The other thing that I wanted to talk about with this Trump thing, Trump is, we've heard of...
Oh, she got a lot of fucking nerve. A lot of nerve. And who put this shit out? Somebody need to get slapped. She is not a celebrity because she done shucked off Dr. Umar Johnson. Who gives a fuck about her opinion? She ain't Oprah. Hell, she ain't even Jennifer Hudson. Who gives a fuck what she got to... Man. Somebody need to pull the plug on this ASAP. He done gave these chicks an alley-oop off of his name. They riding Dr. Umar Johnson's coattail. Now they making it seem like they celebrities in their own right. Cause he said they got fishy coochies and dookie booties. I ain't gonna be able to do it, man. I just wanted to let y'all know that it's more chicks coming out and they don't look like nothing. At least not to me. They obviously look like something to Dr. Umar Johnson. And looks not everything, man. They could look the way they look, and if they had something to say, people wouldn't be tripping off of their looks like that. Who would really want to be that immature? Everybody ain't gonna look like Beyonce. Everybody not meant to be a supermodel. And there's nothing wrong with these women, regardless if y'all want to say they ugly or whatever. They regular people out here. They not meant to be judged. But they talking about how they was sleeping with Dr. Umar Johnson, then turned around, got the nerve to be talking bad about the brother. Like they some bad bitches. They should be trying to hide their face regardless of what they look like, because they were sexually involved with Dr. Umar Johnson. He greasy and he nasty. And he a scammer and a whole bunch of other negative shit. Why would you open your legs for that man? She's sick. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel. I ain't gonna be able to, I ain't listening to her, man. She ain't done nothing for me. She ain't got no album coming out. She ain't got a Tubi movie or none of that shit. Y'all do me a favor, hit that like button, man. I appreciate y'all, but I ain't gonna be able to do it, man. And I got so much love. Y'all be good out there. We gonna be back with more Docs Daily. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all weekend too. And I promise we gonna be back real soon. So much love for y'all. I'ma holler at y'all later though.